Fisher reporting from Frisco. Beer me from the home city of your Dallas Cowboys. Fish on football and Dak Prescott on Bud Light. Story breaking early this morning, and we wrote about it, as you may have seen on social media, and we'll talk about it here, because this is more than just, oh, Dak got another endorsement deal. This is much more than that if you really dig, and we're going to dig with you here. The company that signed up Dak is Anheuser-Busch, and of course they do Budweiser, Bud Light, and now they do the seltzers, or as they call them back east, the salsas, which in down here in the Southwest is salsa. I think that's a Seinfeld thing. So congratulations to Dak Prescott. He's got yet another endorsement deal. Of course, they have piled up for him over the course of his handful of years in Dallas. Some of them are one-offs, if you will. Some of them are long-term deals, but his relationship with Pepsi is a long-term situation. Now he's got Sleep Number. He's got the yogurt that he took over from Cam Newton when Cam Newton, I think, got in trouble. Am I remembering that story right? He's been involved with 7-Eleven. He's been involved with AT&T. He's been involved, on and on and on we go. Doritos, Festitos, Tostitos. And he's very good at it. Chunky Soup, obviously a charismatic guy, and not an actor, but a charismatic guy. So here comes the beer companies. And I'm going to work on the assumption that they all lined up. And they said, beer me. And Dak's agent people who handle this said, how much? And that Anheuser-Busch said, the most much. That's great. Happy for him, seriously. Get it while you can. As I've said to you before, pro football players are literally risking their lives for our entertainment. So sign your contract, get what you can, and let's go. Great. Problem. The Dallas Cowboys sponsor, and this is where it gets a little confusing if you're not in the beer business, you think of the Cowboys sponsor as being Miller Lite. And that is indeed the product, just like Dak's product might be Bud Light or Salsa or something. By the way, we'll get into the legalities of this, the NFL legalities of it in a moment, and then we'll get into the conflict in a moment too, the real conflict. So I've already talked to some of the people that are in this industry and involved with the Cowboys, no names here, who are saying, yeah, I mean, that's business, but that's kind of rough because the Cowboys do business with Miller Lite. In Dallas, Fort Worth, that's Andrews Distributing. Good guys. I know them. Good, great family, good guys. And Miller is owned by Coors. And the company's actually called Molson Coors. Remember, Molson from Canada? So Molson, Coors, and Miller are all the same. And I don't know that the public knows that. Here's what a great deal this is if you can kind of monopolize it all. You're Pepsi. And if you've ever gone into a Taco Bell, or I think a Kentucky Fried, or Burger King, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. By the way, thank you for subscribing. Congratulations to Mr. Paris on the Des hoodie. More to come as 20,000 of us keep building. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Law Nation. Law Nation is really helping me. We're trying to get the store going. We think it's going to work. And now we do have the exclusive community. And I'm seeing folks already sign up for that. So we'll get you there here in the coming days, and you'll get your rewards, I promise. So Molson and Coors and Miller are all the same. And it's funny, isn't it, when you go into a grocery store or go into a liquor store and you go, oh, I'll never drink Coors. I'm a Miller man. Or vice versa. They're the same thing. I don't mean they're the same exact beer, but your money's going to the same company. Same thing in the Pepsi and the Taco Bell. When you go, oh, I hate Burger King. I'm a Taco Bell man. It's the same. It's the same cheese. Surely it's the same truck that delivers the same cheese and the same meat and all the rest, because those companies are all owned by PepsiCo. They're all the same. So they monopolize you on the street corner no matter where you go. Oh, I don't want tacos. I want burgers. They don't care as long as you go to one of them. Okay, so that's what's going on with the beer company here as it relates to the Cowboys. Do I think that the Joneses are going to be mad because Dak signed with a non-Cowboy beer company? Not mad. Surely they've known all about this all along. They knew about the negotiations and all that was going on. This is no surprise to them. I also will work on the assumption, again, that Molson Coors, which is Miller, called Dak and said, we'd like to sign you up. And name me a third beer. Heineken. I don't know who makes Heineken. Probably one of those two same companies. I don't know. Some third beer company probably called Dak Prescott. We'd like to sign you up. And Dak's people said, make us an offer. And they took the highest offer. I'm not sure Dak Prescott even drinks beer. I don't think Dak Prescott necessarily, I guess he does use Beats. He does wear Adidas. I don't know that all his ball caps he wears are New Era. I don't know that every time he goes and gets a gallon of gas he gets from 7-Eleven. How about that? He's probably got a sleep number bed. That much is true. And again, I'm not begrudging him any of this, and I don't think you should either. I think it's grand. But number one, it's too bad if it does ruffle the Cowboys' feathers a little bit, even though he's well within his right to do that. Bigger issue is this. Not, why didn't you pick our beer? Get over that. Don't you realize, Dak, that the reason that Molson Coors is paying you $1 trillion to pretend you drink a beer that you don't drink, maybe, the reason, Molson Coors tried, Anheuser-Busch did it, a third beer company tried, a fourth beer, don't you realize this is Billy Jones's pitch to Dak? Not trying to insult him. Don't you realize that if you were in Jacksonville, you wouldn't get any of these? That as you're great, we love you, you're charismatic, good-looking guy, smart, got it all going for you, fantastic. But so does the quarterbacks over the years in Jacksonville. And they don't get this. Maybe a good immediate example, and we'll find out this offseason, Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a big, good-looking guy, just like Dak. He's just as good as Dak. But he plays in Buffalo. Now, that's so close to Canada that maybe Molson will be all over that. But is Josh Allen going to get Adidas, Sleep Number, yogurt, Pepsi, AT&T, 7-Eleven? No. Because Buffalo ain't Dallas in that regard. The football teams don't have to be different. The franchises don't have to be different. The sponsorship is different. The marketing is different. And the money is different. And my point is, and Stephen and Jerry's point will be, Dak, we're not asking you to make some big hometown discount, not some gigantic hometown discount. We want you to recognize, though, that when you celebrate your greatness, and part of that celebration is your reflection on, listen, look what America thinks of me. That they would argue America wouldn't know you relative to the way they do now if you played for Las Vegas or Detroit or Jacksonville or Buffalo or Cleveland or Cincinnati or Carolina or Atlanta. On and on and on. That in that regard, because I don't think the Cowboys are special on the field. There's no reason that the Cowboys should automatically beat Cincinnati. Not on the field. But the Cowboys are special in this one department. And that's what the beer argument will really be about. The beer debate will really be about when it involves the Joneses and Dak Prescott. Not, you betrayed us with the wrong beer. That's okay. That's all the players get to do whatever they want. Look at the Cowboys themselves, who have multiple relationships. Like their relationship with the Ford Motor Company is massive. They got a little relationship with Toyota over here. Just a little one. They got Ford and Toyota. So they do it, and Dak gets to do it. But it will be a linchpin of the debate, I promise you, a linchpin of the negotiations whenever Todd France gets around to getting serious about this, the agent. And it'll be, not you have to be on our beer side, you have to be on our America's team side. because our America's team factor is why you get to be on a beer side. More to come later today. We're going to do stuff on Matthew Stafford and the Cowboys. There's going to be 3 of you that are going to call it clickbait. There's going to be 20,000 of you that are going to watch it and go, oh, I didn't think of that. Or, oh, I didn't know that. Or, you found out what? About Dak, Stafford, and the Cowboys? That's coming up later today. Fish. Oh, this is exclusive. You can get this shirt too coming up pretty soon. Out.